Hi everyone, it's Norma and it's that time of the month again. It is time for a candle empties video and it's only mid-October, so I'm actually going to call this part one because I probably will have a few stragglers ready in a couple weeks. But the reason I decided to film this video now is one, they're really starting to collecting up, and two, I have a dishwasher repairman coming in about half an hour, and I normally store my empties along my kitchen counter, and it's basically I want to get rid of the evidence so he doesn't think I'm crazy. So I got to get through this video really quick and dispose of the evidence. So first up will be the Bath and Body Works candles. So first up is leaves. Now, this is actually my first time burning leaves. If you guys recall, I didn't start with Bath and Body Works candles until the end of last fall season, like around the $8 sale, Black Friday. I think it was around Black Friday around that time. So I'm still fairly new to Bath and Body Works. There's a lot of candles I haven't tried. Leaves is one of them. And, you know, this was a huge disappointment for me. The scent of it is okay. To me, it's very similar to Yankee Candle's Autumn Leaves, but I had puny wick syndrome from the very beginning, from the very first burn. The candle never corrected itself, and I really didn't get much of a throw. Now, granted, I did have this in my great room, but I currently have autumn going, and I can smell autumn, but I could barely smell leaves. It was really a disappointing candle. And I have like 3 more that I picked up during the semi-annual sale for like really cheap. I think they're like $5, which, you know, I'll use them, but unless, you know, one of the other ones kicks in and wows me, I don't think I would get it again. I do really love the scent of autumn so much better, and it was a better performer for me. So I'd get autumn again. Leaves, no, didn't do it for me. Now I know leaves was very popular, but another popular one that was a hit with me is Home. This is Home Sweet Caramel Comfort, and it's supposed to have, I believe, like pear, caramel, whatever. I discovered this candle late. You know, when it first came out, people were raving about it, and when I first picked it up, I really didn't like it. It reminded me a lot of Yankee Candle Sugared Apple, which I didn't care for that either. Sometimes I liked it, sometimes I didn't, because sometimes I got a beautiful apple smell, and then sometimes I got like this burnt sugar smell. So it's like one of those candles that's like I was always on the fence about. So when I first smelled this one, I didn't like it. But so many people were raving about it that when it finally came semi-annual sale time, I picked one up, went home and tried it, and I was like, I liked it. So I went back and like grabbed every one I could find, and there weren't that many because it sold out pretty quickly. So Home, I like the scent, and the throw was amazing. This is one of the few candles that I can put in my great room, and it can be the only candle, you know, I don't have to burn multiples of it, and it will scent the room. You know, not the entire room, but a good portion of it. I mean, I could definitely smell it. I knew it was there. I wish I had discovered this earlier and bought even more of them, because I really did enjoy Home Sweet Caramel Comfort. Okay, another cult favorite, and this is the Bath and Body Works candle that started it all. It was Cinnamon Sugar Donut. I had to try it because I heard so many great things about it, and it's fantastic. It threw great. I didn't have too many burn issues. I did have some puny wick syndrome toward the middle, and then it kind of corrected itself, but I love this one. I did stock up on it last fall. Now, when it came out this past summer, I didn't get any, So, because I heard it wasn't the same, it was a little bit different, and I kept meaning to get some, but I just never really got around to it. So, if it pops up during the semi-annual sale this year, I may pick up a couple, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed Cinnamon Sugar Donut. Okay, and then from the Intrigue and Opulence collection from last year, this is Topaz Waters. It's just your basic, ozone aquatic scent. Nothing special. It was very light. I had it in my bathroom. The scent is just, blah. There's nothing special about this candle except for one thing, and that is it is simply gorgeous when it is burning. You have this deep turquoise blue jar with the gold, and the wax is turquoise with the white flame. Hands down, burning wise, one of the most beautiful candles I've had, which is why I bought more of them, even knowing that the scent is meh, and it's so beautiful, so beautiful. I just had to have some more of them. So there you go, Topaz Waters. Okay, and I finished up 3 Goose Creek candles. 2 are the same, Kentucky Harvest, and I did review this. I really enjoyed this candle. It was one of the first new fall candles from Goose Creek that I tried, other than peanut butter sugar, which I still have going. I am planning on reviewing that soon. Just haven't had time. But I was very, very pleasantly surprised with the new fall lineup from Goose Creek. They've really done a good job in stepping up their game. I love this scent. It's just kind of like a warm, to me it's just like a warm clovey type scent. It's, it has apple and other things in there, which I didn't pick up too much of that. A little bit of apple, but just kind of clove. So if you like that scent, I thought it was a good scent on its own, but it would also be a good blender scent for your apples and your pumpkins, and if you want to spice up your vanilla scents. I really liked it. It is one that I would definitely repurchase again in the future. And one that I really didn't care for, this is Crunchy Leaves. And I did have a little soot on this one. As you can see on my other 2, very clean burning. A little bit of soot there, and I think that happened near the end. One of the things that made me shy away from Goose Creek in the past was they had crazy, crazy wicks. It's a 2-wick candle, and the wicks would get crazy and soot, and it was like, oh my goodness, I just couldn't have it. So definitely an improvement. In fact, with all of these, I did have issues with puny wick syndrome, believe it or not, about halfway through, which I wasn't going to complain about. As long as it pulls out and it throws, no issues with that. I don't care. I'd rather have that than scary wicks that shoot out soot everywhere. I didn't like this one. I couldn't smell it, for one. I did have some burn issues with it initially. Part of it might have been my problem, like I'd get one wick shorter than the other, and then it would go out when the wax pool formed, and so I had issues like that with it. But it had no throw until the very end, when it hit like a deep oil pocket, and then I could smell it a little bit, and the scent was okay. But I just really couldn't get a good enough sense of the candle to even tell you what it smelled like. So for me, it would not be a repurchase. I was thinking it might be something similar to Yankee Candle's Autumn Leaves, but it's not really. I can't remember what the notes are in here, but I almost think there's like a pomegranate. But it was, yeah, I didn't really care for this one. I wouldn't get it again. Beautiful label though. And then I had 2 Kringle candles, which I recently reviewed together because I think these 2 candles belong together. One is apple pie, one is vanilla cone. Vanilla cone, exactly that. It's a vanilla ice cream cone. I had good performance with it. That's not soot, that is scorch marks from my lighter. The throw was good in my computer room, which was just a medium-sized bedroom. You know, it filled the room. It was definitely there. You know, nothing gonna slam you in the face and throw you down, but it was there. I could definitely tell it was there. I could smell it. I could smell the vanilla. I could smell the cone. I really liked it. I would purchase it again, and I have. Apple pie, same thing. You know, in my review, I mentioned it's more like an apple pie feeling. You don't really get that crusty note, and you know, it has a little bit of spice. I would have liked it a little bit sweeter, sugary, which is why I think the two candles work together so well, because what's missing in here is in here, and they just really blend nice together. So yeah, apple pie and vanilla cone. Okay, next up we have the Yankees. This is a perfect pillar in autumn leaves. This is the tall one, not the medium-sized one, the tall one. And it was okay. I have the large jar here as well, which I just prefer the large jar paraffin wax compared to the smooth wax. I know a lot of people love the 2-wick tumblers. They say they get a better throw, they get a better burn, everything like that. For me, I just don't care for them that well. I personally don't think that I get as good as a scent throw, and a lot of times I find them to actually have less scent than the large jar, and they burn too fast for me. I burn multiple candles. If you guys have seen my What I'm Burning Now video, multiple candles, which means it's multiple wicks to trim. So this is a single wick though. It was okay. It pulled out fairly quickly. I really had no issues with it. I just think it threw as well as the large jar. And the large jar, this is the second one I burnt. I burnt one earlier in September, and then I turned around and started another one. Flawless performer, absolutely perfect candle. Would definitely get autumn leaves again in the large jar. A new one for me this year is Silver Birch. This actually came out last fall, but I didn't get it. But I picked one up this year, and for some reason the scent was really appealing to me. It's kind of like the pine patchouli blend. It's really soft. It's very sweet. It's the perfect type of scent for like a bathroom, a bedroom. If you have a small study, it's just, I really enjoyed the scent. However, this candle had no scent throw for me whatsoever. I had it in my smallest bathroom and couldn't smell it. Now, I did purchase the milk cup, and the milk cup did better, but I still found the milk cup to be light. So I probably would not get this again in a large jar. I do like the scent though, so I think I would stick to the milk cups, the tarts, and I might even try the votives, because sometimes, believe it or not, those votives can pack a bigger punch than their large size counterparts. So it is a scent I enjoyed. I really had minimal issues with the burn. A little bit of a slow burner, so it would take a while to pull out, but it was just the throw that was really disappointing to me. So for that reason, I wouldn't get it again. And this is the scent Lavender, and this one was like just okay for me. I have, where is it? I have this one. This is the World Journeys French Lavender, which I like this one much better than this one. This one, I just like the scent a little bit better. It's a 2-wick paraffin wax, which I do like the 2-wick paraffin wax candles. It's just the smooth wax ones I'm not that fond of. Great throw on this one. This one, again, had it in the bathroom. It took more than halfway for the candle to kick in. Once it kicked in, then I could smell it, and it's just kind of a basic lavender scent. I would get it again if I couldn't find this. As long as I could find this, I probably wouldn't get this one. But it was okay. It was just okay. If it was a little bit stronger, I probably would have enjoyed it more. But I did have it in a very small bathroom, so once it got going, it was okay. But it's just like nothing to rave about. Whereas this one, I really love, and I hope I can find it. You know, it pops up at the outlet and Home Goods every once in a while. So I didn't pick up any this year, but I'm hoping that next year it will show up so I can restock my stash. And Another World Journeys candle is, I don't know if you can read it, it is German apple strudel. And this one, you know, did okay. It had some issues in the beginning with the puny wick syndrome, and I was afraid it was going to start to like tunnel right straight in the middle. But it did kind of eventually correct itself. I can't remember if I had to cut out wax on this one or not. I know I did on one of my other ones, but it was okay. The scent itself is beautiful. The Yankee Candle is actually supposed to be re-releasing some candles from my favorite things line, where they have Whiskers on Kittens, Warm Woolen Mittens, Cream Colored Ponies, and Crisp Apple Strudel. Crisp Apple Strudel and German Apple Strudel are the same scent. It's probably, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful apple scents out there. It's exactly smells like apple pie filling, apple strudel filling. It's just, to me, when I want an apple pie type of scent, this is it. The problem is it's a light throw. It's not non-existent, but it's light. I know when I had the jar of crisp apple strudel, I was just in love with the scent. And I do believe I reviewed that one like a couple years ago, so you might want to hunt for that. Scent is beautiful. It was just lighter than I would want. Would I get it again? Yeah, because it's probably, like I said, the most beautiful apple pie type scent out there. But you would need to have more than one. It's a shame, because I would majorly stock up on this scent, you know, if it threw, but it just is. To me, it's very light, which is sad. I'm sad about that. Okay, and here's Autumn Wreath. This is a classic fall scent from Yankee. And basically, I burnt this one because I had leaves and I wanted a candle to complement it. And like I said, the two scents are very similar. And then, frankly, I kind of really wanted to just get rid of it. I burnt multiples of these last year, but I think they were in the smooth wax, like tumbler and pillars. I had picked up a bunch of them from Home Goods, and you know, I had some burn issues with them, and they weren't throwing that well. And I think I had them going for like 2 months, and I was just sick of it. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, let me burn it and get rid of it. But you know what? I actually enjoyed it more than I expected. You know, throw not super strong for a scent like this, but I could smell it. You know, I had it going in my coffee table. So at night when I got home and I'm sitting there watching TV, it's in front of me, so I'd be able to get drifts of it. I could smell it more than I could smell that leaves, which was not that far away from it. So yeah, it's a classic scent from, you know, Yankee Candle. You know, it's often described as being, you know, kind of that craft store smell, which I like. I think that's what fall kind of smells like. So yeah, I would probably pick it up again. You know, I wouldn't rush out to get it because so far, you know, it shows up every fall. There's no rumors of it being discontinued as of yet that I know of. So Autumn Wreath, classic scent from Yankee Candle. And last but not least, another classic from Yankee Candle, Stormwatch. This came back as a treasure a couple years ago. It is now supposed to be permanently retired. So if you guys like this scent and you happen to come across it during the semi-annual sale, if you come across it in your outlet store, you may want to pick it up because it's supposed to be going away. So once it's gone unless they decide to bring it back as a treasure. I did not stock up on any this year because when it came out 2 years ago, I didn't know how long it was going to be around. So I kind of stocked up on it then. I'm kind of wishing I'd gotten at least 1 or 2 more, because it's one of those candles that I really love, but I have to be in the mood for the scent. So it's not like one I'm going to pull out all the time. I'm going to burn it, maybe once a year, twice a year, that's it. It's a beautiful scent. I did do a review on it. You can check it out. I did have some burn issues with this one in the beginning. It was a slow burner. It took a long time to get a pull on it. In fact, I don't know if I ever really got a complete deep wax pull on this one. But I forgive it, because even without that, without having good wax pull, it was throwing like a champ. I had it in my bathroom, and it would drift out into my bedroom and scent my bedroom. So strength-wise, it was really good. Performance, I had a few issues with it, but it's another classic scent from Yankee that I really like, and I hope I have enough to get me through the lean years until Yankee decides to bring it back. So there you have it. That is my empties for the month of October. Like I said, I'll probably do another video at the very end of the month, first week of November, because I have a few that will be finishing up. Some actually today, and a couple of them later this week. And yeah, so I need to get burning. I need to get burning, people. This is the time. The weather's finally starting to get cool, so I'm kind of excited. I'm going to go all out with the candles now. So if you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below, and have a blessed day.